Now, can I now talk about finances?
Ha!
Right. I mean,
That's the elephant in the room for us.
that is it. I mean, that is it.
I think to date, finance is our major. Most of the Egbanes we've had is finance.
Yes, no. So I even remember that I was going to call this. We're on the verge of calling this off before we got married. Like, man, I mean, when it comes to finances, our what's it called? Our disposition to finance was very different. I mean, and that's to do with our background
and our upbringing.
And
also, I think it's also had to do with our communication style. Both agree, one of the biggest, in fact, the biggest issue we had dating and even in marriage is how we would align our finances, you know. But for me, I think that one of the ways I came to terms with who you are and, you know, these whole financial issues that we're having or that we had at the time, the clash, when it was just for me coming to realize or to take into consideration the type of man that you are. I must commend you. You have, I remember that time when we met Dr. Nobu at Alausa. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember, just before he traveled, you know, and I remember that day you went to buy, what's the name of that thing? Myself and Dr. Nobu were on the seat, were sitting down, and then you went to buy this yogurt thing. Parfait. Yeah. You went to buy parfait. And I remember as you stood up, I don't think I ever told you this, as you stood up and you went, Dr. Nobu just said, Gucci, I've seen many young girls and I've seen many young men. He's one of the good ones. Keep him. You know. So yes. And you've done well. So like I said, looking back now, I think that we were saying the same things. We're using different words, but also because of our backgrounds and personality differences, we're interpreting it differently. Because now that I think about it, what you were trying to say is, I'm going to provide for you. I'm going to cater for you. But when the chips are down, when the chips are down, can you bank on me?
So you're not sounding like I could bank on you.
So that's what you were interpreting. What I was trying to say is, I expect you to cater for me. I expect you to take care of the home. I expect you to do your work. But understand that I'm a helper. When you need help, I'm here for you. So I think we're saying the same things, using different words, but also because of our personality differences, we're hearing different things. So, yeah. But how has it been really? Transiting from only you to you and I to 3 to 4.
But now, here's the thing. You know, then I had control over my time, like 100%, absolute control over my time.
Mm-hmm.
Tell the client, okay, we're shooting for 3 days, post-production will take 3 days. You get all things being equal. But now I have a family. Trust me, there are times it becomes too hectic. I mean, now my time is now split. I don't have that luxury anymore. Again, when I was single, I mean, I used to have outings where I would come home at. I mean, I'm nocturnal. I like night worker. I used to be nocturnal. I like night worker. But all of that, I mean, the times you say, oh, I don't take you out, then we go out, you're looking at your wristwatch, you want to go home. Like, you've never been arrived. You've not even arrived. I remember, sorry. I remember when we went to.
That's very
I took you out
true.
on a Sunday
Which
from
time was that?
church. Went to
We're
Lekki,
dating,
I
Abby.
think. No, no, married with him.
Oh, that day.
I said, I liked this. I went to the spots. I liked it. Blah blah blah. Let's go there. And he said, I'll just go in the evening. But he said, no, let's go after church. Then we arrived there, and before we even got there, he said you're feeling sleepy. In my mind, I'm like, so why didn't you just go home first, rest? And I was there, you're
Copy my
telling me
face.
the other, if they could, wrap it, they could take out as against eating in. You get so, but when I'm out, I like to be out. I am out for long. I want to maximize my outing, as in max out. Spend
That's true.
quality time
That's
outside.
true.
But
That's
you
true.
came in and all of this changed.
Yeah, that's true. I remember. I
And
remember
with my
that
friends,
first
at
time we
times you're
hung out.
buzzing me.
Remember that first time we hung out? Know that you came to visit me on a Saturday.
Yeah.
That you jokingly said that you like to be the first person at the party and last person to leave.
Yes.
Remember that time? Yeah, I remember. But I think that yes, personality difference but also the reality of my current state. Yeah, I'm a homebody. I like to stay at home. That's me. But also the reality of my current state is staring at me in the face. So you can afford to go out, hang out, and do everything you want to do. But me, as I'm outside there, like right now, I'm already thinking, okay, by the time I get home, I need to, if I go take his bath, if she needs this, want to do this, prepare for school tomorrow, And also because of your work, I know that many times, especially now, and I'm not faulting you, no, it's what we prayed for. Many times you're at home, but you're not at home. You still do as much as you can. In all honesty, you still do as much as you can. But I also have at the back of my mind that it's possible that you're at home and what it looks like is you're staring at your laptop. But it's work. So that's it. That's what I'm trying to say. Is work, But so many of the things going on, and it's a toddler and an infant, right? That's one toddler can do so many things. And now, especially some you know how he is. He took your energy, and with all of those things. So in my head, that's what I'm thinking of. Those are the thoughts that I'm processing. That, I still need to do this, need to do this. Today is, by this evening, I'm already thinking of what will it take to school tomorrow? How do I arrange it? Timetable. Has he done his homework? I'm calculating all those many things. So really, going out for me now, aside from the fact that I like being at home, going out for me now comes with, in my head, those consequences. Because in my head, I'm thinking, maybe if I was at home, I would have been able to do this one. Maybe I would have done this one so that by evening I don't have to do this, So, but also, I must commend you. Aside from the fact that I like to stay at home, these are also the things that are my reality right now. And also, I have work. I know that work seems to be getting demanding by the day, especially with, the recent advancements and everything. So, so sometimes even me, I'm at home. I remember one time I was taking a meeting, and it was not just a meeting with just anyhow client. I was taking a meeting, and Vega was crying, shouting, "Mommy, mommy, mommy, mommy!" And I was carrying her, and I was on the phone, and everything. And it was. I remember after that call, I sat on the bed, and I think for the first time in a very long time, I asked myself, Gucci, who sent you? Like, who sent you? It was, and this is not the time that I'm probably nursing the baby and I'm doing Zoom call and I'm nursing baby. You know, these are things that are not there. So you can imagine the what the mental and the emotional toil it is to do some of those things. Sometimes just after those calls, I'm already exhausted. The only thing I want to do is not even sleep. I just want to lie down and get my head like, okay, just gather yourself, you know. But I must say that you have made my life easier. Yes, I mean, there are many things that, when I hear some people say, I remember when we just got married and someone was saying that, someone was saying that that first poultry show I did, that I didn't even plan. I just went to the office and they said, immediately I came back home, packed my bag and I left. And so when we got to this, someone was saying, she has been planning for this, she cook, I'm like, yeah? I mean, I don't do that one though. I just enter house, carry my load, they go. You know. So I must confess, you have made my life easier. Has it been easy balancing work, life? Now, and also even in church, responsibilities in church. So many times, especially in the evenings, I'm at home, but there's one meeting or the other, especially with this advent of Zoom. God. I remember in 2021, I was seriously beefing the front of Zoom. Because it felt like anybody just feel like they can just call for a meeting because there is virtual. I'm like, it's not, some meetings are just, so everything that will solve a meeting, some of the meetings that I've attended is just maybe one email, but some call for a meeting and you talk. You know, so yes, so has it been easy? I would say, has it been easy? I would say yes and no. I would say yes in the sense that I've had support. Yes, your family. Oh, your family. I think that when I think my biggest blessing in marriage has been your family. Yes. I couldn't have asked for a better set of in-laws. They have made this journey easy. I mean, remember that day I had to travel to Abuja almost impromptu? And we just called mommy and she came and she stayed. And remember, she was even shortly between our house and Ross's house. So, no, your mom. And one thing you don't know is, you say I give out a lot. It's one of the reasons why I do some of the things I do. When I appreciate people, I want to give them things. That's it. So like when she was around for the Omugo and she was saying, this one. In my head, I'm making mental notes because in my mind, I'm like, God, just give me money. Let me just give this woman everything she wants. Because they've made my life easy. From your elder brother, who I jokingly call my Baba Oko, to everyone, Zeno, everybody, fantastic. So,
Thank you.
And also my family too.
Yeah.
My mom, remember when she would send us things in pregnancy, she would send, we'll go be picking. There was a time that almost every week.
Yeah.
So I think our family they've been fantastic. And then another thing I really love about your family is that I know that if push comes to shove and I go and report you to them, they'll take my side. They'll take my side. So yes, your family has been, I can't, anyone that is very close to me, know that I really appreciate your family.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
So really, what has helped me in terms of work-life balance is that it's actually you. It's the sacrifices you made. It's.
Oh.
When I tell you, handle these kids, please. I need to work. I know it's not convenient. I know when it's not convenient for you. There are times you're even in a meeting, but then I think you just understand that, okay, you place me, I don't know, you prioritize my needs above yours. At times I just want my alone moment. But for you, you can juggle both. But for me, I cannot juggle both, you know. So you really helped me, really. You have really helped me. Your family too, especially your mom when she's around, when she's in town too, she really does help. So I think what has really helped us is the fact that we have family members and also especially my family, they're around us. I mean, around us. So that has really helped me. The fact that you need to make a trip for like a week or maybe a couple of days, and I can just summon my mom and she just shows up.
As in, like Superwoman.
You get, I mean, she has a business she runs and all that, but then again, she just leaves all of this and, you know, comes to attend to the kids. You know, that has really helped.
It's her ability to shut down her life for us in an instant.
It's one thing I don't, I don't
Fantastic.
take for granted. You get one thing, and I know I don't appreciate her enough. I can't
You
do that
should.
again. But I know
And you don't
that-
appreciate me enough. Like, this is the first time I'm hearing that you actually see everything I do for you. You don't say it.
Yes, but then I say
But it makes me
it.
feel better.
Yeah,
It makes me feel good.
I say it. So thank you. Thank you. That has really helped me. That has helped me.
Yeah. So I think that to end this conversation, so one of the things that has also really, really helped me is, and I think you too, is our relationship with God.
Yeah.
I mean, there are many times thoughts are coming and I'm already, I'm going to show this man. Oh my God. And then I just remember, no, you can't. No, you can't do that. And then sometimes in those moments of hurt, you know, when I feel like you've really hurt me, you've really done things that and I take it to God. Has it been easy? No. But yes, also because I have great support. But God has been it. There are some times I don't even know what I'm doing. But somehow at the end of the day I realize, you're okay. So and there's something that someone said when I was in school, in a campus fellowship. This is what he said. He said, God is the rock. Jesus is the rock, you know, that we're supposed to stand on. And I can't forget the next statement he said, but on some days when you cannot stand, to just sit down or lie down on the rock. Your own is to just make sure you're on the rock. So if you cannot stand on the rock, just sit down. If you cannot lie down, just make sure you're on the rock. So I think that analogy, because I think about it, helps me a lot because, you know, I sometimes, occasionally, I've had those conversations with you. Like, I think I'm not doing well as a mother, you know, and all of that. And then I get the reassurance I need. Somehow, God brings people, many times through you, actually, to reassure me that it's not bad. It's not that it's not that bad, but it's not actually bad. You're doing good, and keep going.
God has been wonderful. God has helped me. Now I have assistants who get it. You know, I remember when it was an issue. I mean, human resources was an issue for me. So I used to show that, and I could not delegate. I remember it was a major issue. Like, you know, like we said, I mean, one-man army. I can actually literally do everything on my own.
It's true.
You get, but then I had issues delegating because I'm very particular about like standards
Of your work.
on my work, you know, appearance and all that. So I used to get people around who didn't measure up, and it was an issue. So I couldn't delegate. Or every time I try to delegate, I can't sleep. As in, my heart is beating where I am. That, oh God, help! You don't mess this thing up and all that. But then again, you told me, and the need to. Remember when you always emphasized the need to, you know, delegate. You need to do this. You need to do that. Then over time, I was not beginning to trust people to deliver. So Yes, so
You give them work, then hover over them like an eagle. Hey God,
yeah,
you
so then, and you know, when I take out my anger on them, and you be like, babe, calm down, he's learning, this is that. But then I feel like, man, you guys just dropped the ball. I didn't expect this from, like, I mean.
Hey, remember driving lessons with you? Let's not go there. But
Yeah.
I think that overall, God has helped both of us.
Really,
God has helped both of us. And we've had good support system too. We've had people that we can call on when we have issues, and or maybe we need a little bit of clarification. But God has been good. 5 years and counting.
I mean,
Just like that.
it's been good. How time flies.
As in, God. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to the next.
50 years.
Was it 50? Was it 50 you said that day? Remember that day?
Yeah. I think
That
it's-
conversation in the
yeah,
car.
Yeah.
You see, I cherish moments. I remember what you said. Should I tell you what you said?
Yeah.
You said, will you give me the next 50 years of your life? That's what you said.
That's true. Yeah. So at the time I was like, you'll be 31. So I'd calculated that by 80 I would have exited. So,
And I said I want more than 50 of yours.
Yeah,
Because
I remember,
yeah. So you see, I remember. Yeah, God has been good, and looking forward to the next 50.